Hello, team. Happy birthdays for you. I'm going to give you my top 5 mobility moves. Uh, Great to do in the morning, great to do at the end of the day, great to do if you're taking a break from sitting at a desk, great to do as prep for a workout. So all amazing options to do at any time throughout your day. This is morning for me. This is my first movement practice for me today. So always nice to get deep into the body and all of the feels. Okay, that being said, we're going to start in a nice tabletop position. So coming onto your hands and your knees, we're going to spend anywhere between 1 to 2 minutes per position and per movement. Okay, so coming onto those hands and those knees, and we're just starting with our classic cat and cow. Remember, your cat and cow will have those shoulders stacked over the wrists, hips over the knees. Toes can be either untucked or tucked. Just depends on how that feels for your feet. And then I want you to think of segmental movement. So that means section by section of the back as you work your way to your neck. Okay, so we're going to start letting that belly fall first and let that tailbone rise all the way up. So that pelvis is sticking up, and then we can take our gaze up to match that. Just take a moment, just pause there, notice how that feels. And then from the pelvis, tucking that tail under, pull in the core, so think of belly button into spine, and then making it up to your shoulders, puffing those, dropping your chin to your chest. So you're in that nice big cat position. Try to round that spine as much as you can. And then starting with the gaze, as it gets hard, we start looking up. Slowly the shoulders drop, slowly that belly falls, and then the tail finishes that movement. We're going to do that again a few more times, tucking the tail, keeping that gaze up as long as you can, going nice and slow as you transition. Making sure you're breathing here as well. Noticing what part is challenging for you, or where you might need to just hang out. Going a couple more times here through nice and slow, enjoying that. Nice job. Make your way back one more time. Starting with the gaze, taking it up. Good. Upper back, mid back, and finishing with that pelvis. Oh, that's so good. Let's tuck the toes if they're not there. Just take it back to a nice little child's pose. Reach those arms forward. Just take a moment there. Just a little counter stretch from that cat and cow. Good. Okay. From there, we're going to come into a little hamstring rock forward and back. So you can come up on 2. Let's start with the right knee down, left foot forward. All right, we're going to take it forward. Now you have a couple options with your arms. You can take them to the knee, that left knee, and then you can have yoga blocks by your side, or those fingertips can come back and down. So we're taking it forward and back, getting into the hips, then getting into the left hamstring. Okay, and taking your time here, going nice and slow, tracking the left knee over those toes, taking it back. Good. A couple more times for the side. If you need to pause anywhere. Oh, so good. So good. One more time. Forward. Hips, always my favorite, and back. Nice job. Switch it out to the other side. So that was roughly about 1 minute for that side. And then we transition, right foot forward, getting into those hips again. Exhale, taking it back, fingertips come down by your side. Good. Pulling up those toes as much as you can. Right knee tracks the toes, and then we flex through that foot, fingertips come down. Again, if you have blocks and that feels better to support you, works too. Gotta love getting into those hips, always, always good. Last one forward, and taking it back. Nice job. Okay, couple of variations for this next one. You can be kneeling, you can sit on a chair or a bench, you can be in a squat position, or you can be standing. I'm going to take the kneeling option. I don't have issues typically when I'm kneeling, and we're going to focus on shoulders, chest, and back. This one I love. We get into the neck as well. We're going to take the backs of the hands, to one another, thumbs to face down, and then you're gonna drop your chin to your chest. I'm gonna turn myself sideways so you guys can see, and really focus on rounding through the back. So think of shoulder blades pulling away from that spine. You're gonna take a nice big breath in, come up onto those knees, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades to the spine, and look up. So it's kind of like a variation of cat and cow, but we really get into those shoulders. And then exhale to come back down to the heels, tuck the tail round through that spine, reach the fingertips as far as you can, breath in to come up, opening that chest and looking up. Good. Giving that a couple more times here, rotating from shoulders, backs of the hands towards one another, open it up, breath in, squeeze shoulders back, lifting up. And if you're just doing this seated, you'll just focus on sitting on that chair and the movement of the shoulders and the neck here. So you don't have to come out of that, okay? Let's do that one more time. Back to the hands, come towards one another, around that spine. Good. Big opener right here. Nice job. I think we'll do it one more. It's gonna feel so good. Last one here, open it all the way up. And then you can release that. Okay, should feel that through the chest, through the shoulders. Well done. Okay, we're gonna tuck those toes at the back, come into a little tabletop position, coming up into a downward facing dog. Okay, lifting those hips at the back. When I come into my down dog, the first thing I do is pedal out. I get that nice stretch in through the backs of the legs. This is not one of our moves. This is a bonus one, but really press the heel down and lengthen through the ankle and through the calf. That also gives you some more mobility into your squat. That's a hard one to explain, but our ankles are super important for that squat position. Okay, then also look at the shoulders. If you notice, I was more in a plank position. Think of those shoulders coming up and back. Okay, from here, we're coming to world's best stretch. Okay, so we're gonna take a nice big step forward with the right foot. Lower the left knee, untuck the left toes, sweep the right arm up, and then wrap and rotate over to your left ribs. Good, we're gonna do that 2 more times for the side. Breath in to open it up. Think of your right knee driving away from you, your right foot down. Exhale to reach under, thinking of left ribs. One more time, breath in, open. Exhale, wrap and reach. Now, right hand's gonna come towards the floor. Stay in the same position for that lower body. Left arm is gonna sweep up and then under in front of you over to the right shoulder. Okay, do that 2 more times. So up and open here, and then in front over to that right shoulder. Turn myself so you guys can see. Last one, breath in, open it up. Exhale, that's it. Okay, left hand's gonna come back down. Tuck the left toes, come back to that down dog starting position, and we'll do that for the other side as well. Take a moment in that down dog. Feeling that length and openness through that back body is glorious. Take a big step forward, left foot, lower right knee down, untuck those right toes, shift your weight to your right hand, sweep that left arm up and open. Exhale to wrap. Now notice how those hips are feeling. Notice if you want to pause anywhere throughout that movement. One more time. Big breath in. Love this one. Exhale, wrap and reach. And then that left hand is going to come down. We do the same concept for the other side. Staying into those hips. Wrap around left. Right hand comes to left shoulder. Think of that shoulder dropping downwards. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, wrap, reach. Last one here. Breath in, open. Exhale, wrap, reach. Good. Right hand comes back down. Tuck the right toes at the back. Left foot steps back to meet that right. I'm gonna just turn myself. You're in your down dog. Last time here. Oh, okay. Now take your feet about squat distance apart. Excuse me. I just swallowed very wrong. Walk those hands back to meet those feet. You're gonna come right into a nice deep squat. Excuse me. Elbows are going to come to the inside of those knees. You can press the hands towards one another to really drive those elbows out, or you can create fists and really open it up. What I want you to try to think of doing here also is pulling that chest through as much as you can. We hang out and breathe. Keep driving the elbows into the inside of those knees. We're trying to make more space for the hips and the pelvis. I'm going to give an option here. You do not have to take it. You can stay right here. We're going to spend about 30 more seconds in this squat. You can take the left fingertips down, reach the right arm up, and then take the right fingertips down, take the left arm up. Option. You do not have to take it. If you feel not strong in this squat position, really focus on pulling yourself out of it. So think of chest and shoulders coming up. And again, that option to add the arm here, pressing the toes into the floor. So good. Again, if that's an option to just sit in that squat, you can also take a yoga block and prop yourself on it to start. Great place to breathe. Take one B. Take one more breath in here. And then we're just going to come into a forward fold to come out of that one, lifting those hips up, heel toe those feet together. Not together, to hip distance apart. You're in that nice forward fold again, stretching those backs of the legs. And then from there, we'll add a little micro bend into the knees, tuck your tail, rolling yourself up to stand. This is where you get to carry on into a workout, into your day. Got a little bit opened up through the hips, through the shoulders and the chest. All of the good feels for you. Hope you enjoyed. Put it on repeat, do it again. Pause where you need to, just if you want to spend more time in any of those, always a great place to be. See you again soon. Bye, everyone.